Closed captioning for the Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on the Casey Malone Show.
Today I show my gratitude to you, the viewers, and the advertisers that support my show. But first, it's the holiday spirit on display at the Snowflake Festival in East Palestine. Get ready for the greatest comeback in American history. East Palestine, Ohio is a small town with a big heart, and it was obvious at this year's Snowflake Festival. Music, horse rides, and local businesses welcomed all with open arms, filled with holiday cheer. All year long, Social Concerns does food pantries for East Palestine.
Yes, we do. Plus, we do utilities. It's a nonprofit. We only get donation money. That's what we survive on.
So there's no funding from the state or the government?
No.
Now at Christmas time, though...
Well, I have a date where they come to me at the church and sign up, because a lot of people that don't have the kids, they sign up for the food for Christmas.
And then what kind of things are you looking for the children? Because you're going to collect this right up probably through the holiday, right?
Yes, definitely. We have this year 339 children that have signed up. Each child gets 5 new toys, a toothpaste, toothbrushes, shampoo, hats, gloves, stuff like that.
And if they wanted to donate, monetarily, or if they wanted to bring in some toys and,
Yes.
toiletries and that, where would they drop them off?
At the big Methodist church. It's right up here on the corner. Everybody in town knows where it is.
Well, I think that is wonderful that you are giving back to this community that is coming out of some tough times. So you guys are really doing a great job.
Thank you.
Well, I'm here with the two big honchos from the Chamber of Commerce. We have got Roberta and Brenda. Well, when do you start really getting into the Christmas spirit here?
Right after Thanksgiving, we'll start with the village putting up the stuff on the pools. And then this year we do have a live Christmas tree that we'll be lighting at the end of the parade. But typically right after Thanksgiving is when we start transforming the village into Christmas.
As the Chamber, how are you keeping all these businesses afloat and excited about staying in East Palestine?
Well, we sponsor different events. We have the Spring Fling, which is around Easter. We have the Street Fair, which is Memorial Day weekend. Something new this year we're doing is on July, we're going to have like sidewalk sale days, but we're going to have food, art, and music also along with the sidewalk sale days in July 12th actually. We have our 5K run on Thanksgiving morning.
Right.
We have approximately 400 this year. And then we have obviously our Snowflake Festival.
This really is so picturesque. When you drive in, this is small town America. Well, Kathleen is with me here at Flowers Straight from the Heart. And boy, you guys are jamming all year, not just at Christmas time.
All the time.
And you do fresh, made to order, and then a lot of silks.
You name it, we do it, yeah.
Have you seen a lot more people coming in and really supporting the businesses here?
We did at the beginning. The first 3 months, oh my, it was unbelievable, and then after that, it kind of like went downhill, so. But, we still have people that, I just had a customer come in here, he comes back every year and buys something,
Well, that's
so that's
good.
Nice.
I mean, it's such a pretty little town, and you can pull right up front, get your business done, and get out.
Right.
And, I just want to remind everybody that we have got wonderful, wonderful businesses right here in East Palestine.
I've lived here my whole life, and I've grown up in this little town, and I love this little town. So, I'm happy I'm still here and able to do.
Well, Erica, you are not even from East Palestine, but here you are supporting because of your small business.
Absolutely. So we get our candles here at 1820 Candles. Huge popular seller, obviously up in Youngstown, so the people maybe can't come down here. But we've been carrying them in our store for probably about 8 years, and we can't keep them on the shelf. So I come down here, support, pick up my order, and take them back up there and sell them for everybody up there.
See, I think that's really cool. Small business supporting another small business. And of course, this is a quality candle. The smells. What's your favorite?
Unique. Oh my gosh. I'm loving the almond macaroon right now.
Ooh.
But I love anything woodsy. My husband is the tanned leather and tobacco. That's one of our favorite. Each line is just absolutely amazing. And the scents aren't like anything else. You're getting curated of 1 and 2 different oils in there. I mean, they're amazing and they're true to smell. So when you're smelling them, they're burning and they're smelling the same way.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, Melissa is not going to go on QVC. You are going on QVC
Right.
when she starts promoting those candles.
There you go.
But do support her because she is over at Spruce, right there, 224 in Portland.
That's right. Yep. 224 in Boardman. Come out and see us. We're there all year long.
Well, Melissa has been on numerous times, and you have been here since you were in a little closet.
That's right.
Her first little candle shop, and now you've expanded, and then you've had every, major honcho in your shop during all of the derailment stuff.
Did. We've had everybody here.
And I mean, I'm like, look, there she is. Oh, there's President Biden. Oh my gosh, there's Donald Trump. You've had everybody here.
Everybody's been in our town because of, the derailment that happened. But we're moving past it, and we're on a positive note this weekend with our Snowflake Festival.
Exactly, and it is really busy. You said Small Business Saturday was crazy.
Yep, it was crazy. We had a couple hundred people pass through here, I want to say, and it was a little bit bonkers, but we've calmed down over the week, getting things together, getting our orders filled, and we're ready to sell candles again this weekend.
That's right, and you could come down here, and of course you can go to Spruce.
That's right.
And you go online. I mean, you probably got international orders by this time.
We actually shipped one out to Hawaii this week, which is, that was pretty interesting.
Almost international.
And we have several wonderful retailers in the Youngstown area. We have a few in Cleveland, Pittsburgh, so if you're within driving distance, we have wonderful retailers out there. And if you want to make the trip, you can come here and smell everything yourself.
Well, Seth, you looking over here, the corner store, which is Threshold Residential Services, runs this. And how exactly does this work?
Right, so we take lightly used items through donation, through auctions, and we resell them here at our corner store. This is one of our vessels that helps support individuals with developmental disabilities here in East Palestine. They not only work at the store here, but the proceeds also go to fund our programs.
This store has everything. I mean, we are talking much needed items for the kitchen and that, and then of course a lot of decor.
And we always run through the seasonal items. As you can see, we're in our big Christmas mode here for the Snowflake Festival, but there's always something new down at the corner store.
And if people wanted to donate, how would they go about doing that?
You can contact us on our website. That's thresholdresidential.org, and we're open from Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay. Well, thank you, Seth. Merry Christmas.
You as well.
And your little new baby.
Thank you.
What's her name?
Aurelia.
Aurelia, that's right. I couldn't remember. Chris Page is a major domo here. He's with the CIC. He is with Threshold. But tell me about the CIC, because this has just recently been established.
Yeah, correct. So the CIC was established this spring by Village Council, and we handle the economic development. And it's super important for us to make sure our objectives align with that of the village. It's going well. It has been a long process to try to generate raise money, and we just went into a contract to purchase our first property actually in town.
This is all non-governmental funds that you're using?
Correct. So there have been a lot of other organizations that have come forward and sponsored to try to raise enough money for us to be able to purchase this lot.
Well, that is cool. When are we looking at possibly some completion?
So, well, I guess the part of the closing we're hoping that can happen before the end of the year, but it really has just been a blessing to see the community come together and support this.
And then you've got the other park that I'm going to go check out, with the pool and the splash pad and everything's going to be, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff happening in town.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
Every 11 minutes, somebody takes their own life in the United States.
It's our mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, our children and our friends.
It is important to speak up if you know or suspect someone is feeling suicidal.
If you think that life is better without you, or that you can't go on one more day, please give yourself more time, because life is better with you in it.
If you or someone you know needs help, call or text 988 today.
This is GABA Camp, barrier-free camping and nature for our friends with disabilities. GABA Camp is a 501c3 organization. We need your help to grow. Donate to GABA Camp. Giving is living.
It's the perfect gift. Stonebridge Grill and Tavern, the best food in the valley. For every $50 you spend on gift cards, you get a free $10 bonus card. Stonebridge Grill and Tavern, Route 224 in Boardman, and their second location on Route 46 in Howland.
Hi, I'm Robbie Fellman.
And I'm John Stanko from Boardman Subaru, where it's time for the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event.
Now through January 2nd, get a great vehicle and support a great cause.
With every new Subaru purchase, Subaru and Boardman Subaru are donating $325 to your choice of 6 amazing charities,
including our local Second Harvest Food Bank and Akron Children's Hospital,
with an additional donation for every routine service visit.
So come and share the love, only at Boardman Subaru,
just south of Route 224 on South Avenue.
Locally owned, Hurricane Health and Wellness will help you weather the storm of your weight loss struggles. Safe and discreet, our experienced telemed team will prescribe the proper weight loss medication. Powerful weight loss solutions. Hurricane Health and Wellness.
Experience the joy and magic of the holiday season at Arms Family Museum for Memories of Christmas Past, a Mahoning Valley tradition.
Here at Kamara Jewelers, we love our snow.
We love Christmas. We love the music, the sounds, the people. We are super excited to do our snow promotion again.
So this year, when it snows 4 inches or more on Christmas Day, you will get your money back. A couple of years ago, it actually did snow 4 inches on Christmas Day, and we got to give customers their money back.
So we're just hoping for a white Christmas.
As we celebrate the holiday season, I would like to celebrate you, my advertisers, sponsors, and viewers. Thank you so much for your support over the last 14 years. Can you believe that? We have been on this journey for 14 years, bringing you the best in local businesses and local establishments, and of course, local recipes. And I really appreciate your support. And thank you, and look forward to another great year of local flavor. Now, if you know me, we've got to start with a cocktail, right? It is the holidays. Now, this is an oldie but a goodie. I've made this before, and I am going to make it today. I call this the lava lamp. And you just get a really nice dry sparkling. And you could do this with cranberry juice, but I really like it with the palm because it brings a little tartness and sweetness. And all you do is put about a ½ an inch at the bottom of your champagne glass, and then add some bubbles. This is Le Blanc, and it's very good. It is a French fizz. And then you just add, oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? And bring that up. And then where does the lava lamp come from? Oh, just take some pomegranate seeds. Oh, I just spilled some. Okay, over there. Let's go with about this many, about a ½ dozen. Now see, and then they'll start going up and down with the bubbles. You can also do this with cranberries, or you can do it with the dried cranberries if you're using the cranberry juice. So there they go, up and down. It is really cool. So cheers to you. And let's get the holidays started. First, I would like this kitchen to smell like Christmas. So what I'm gonna do is a holiday potpourri. And I'm gonna add about a ½ cup of fresh cranberries. I sliced 1 orange, fairly thin, not real thin. Put that in there. And then I have a sprig of rosemary, but I also had some sage, so I'm throwing that in there too, but you don't have to. I mean, all of this is very, very versatile. And then about a tablespoon of whole cloves and about 3 star anise. And the star of the show always at Christmas time is the cinnamon sticks. So throw this all in, and then we'll just go over here to the sink and just fill it to where it covers everything. There you go. And then put it on the stove over medium heat, and then once it comes to a boil, just put it on a low simmer and occasionally keep an eye on it, and if the water seems to go down, just add a little bit more. But I'm telling you, the house will smell like Christmas. How about a membership for yourself or someone special? Creekside Fitness and Health, right there on Route 224 in Boardman, locally owned. They have got so many classes, the latest in equipment, and you can make and keep your New Year's resolution to get fit. And it's owned by the Reese family, who are just wonderful. Eddie's a dear friend of mine, and they do so much for our community. Think about it, a gift card to Creekside Fitness and Health. I want to thank Farmers National Bank for supporting my show. I have been banking with Farmers forever. Wonderful staff there, wonderful tellers. I've become great friends with Amber Wallace, the Vice President of Marketing, and we have had lots of fun together. And I also want to mention that her husband, Gary, who I like to refer to as James Bond, he really makes a mean martini. Well, nothing says Merry Christmas like the purple box under the tree. And locally owned Kamara Jewelers has been in our community for many years. They're now in their third generation. Brianna and Robbie have taken over, but you can still find Bob in the shop. And they have a huge selection, great prices, and I'll tell you, it will be a very Merry Christmas when you give a gift in the little purple box. Driving in the winter can get a bit scary, and if you have a negligent driver and you get in an accident, you need a personal injury attorney. And my girl Liz Bernard will take care of you. Her and her associate Jen Rigetti represent you. They take care of all the details. And remember, you might not even have to go to court. But if you need a great attorney for personal injury, call Liz Bernard. And I also must thank Denise DeBartolo York and her husband, John. They have been with the Casey Malone Show from the very beginning. What I would not give to have my satin starter jacket for the Niners from the 80s. Remember, these are local owners. This is Youngstown's team, and it still stays in the Valley. It went from Mr. DeBartolo to Eddie and Denise, and now Jed York is running the team. And they never forget the Mahoning Valley. They are very generous supporters of lots of community events and charities.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
I'm Elizabeth Bernard. For more than 30 years, I've provided our Valley with sound legal advice. My associate Jennifer Rigetti and I will be your legal representatives if you're involved in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident. Don't try to handle it yourself. We'll navigate the red tape of dealing with doctors, medical insurance, and all the obstacles that you'll face. Remember, there are no upfront fees on personal injury cases, and hiring a lawyer does not mean you have to go to court.
Call attorney Elizabeth Bernard, local legal experience for more than 30 years.
Rulli Brothers has a great choice of quality cheeses. We use our relationship with Old World Houses to specially select the product and then have it custom cut and packaged by our own local artisans. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
Experience the joy and magic of the holiday season at Arms Family Museum for Memories of Christmas Past, a Mahoning Valley tradition.
Locally owned, Hurricane Health and Wellness will help you weather the storm of your weight loss struggles. Safe and discreet, our experienced telemed team will prescribe the proper weight loss medication. Powerful weight loss solutions. Hurricane Health and Wellness. Locally sourced is good, whether it's ingredients or a bank. And that's why my bank is Farmers National Bank. Since 1887, Farmers has remained rock solid through every economic condition. Having a bank with a history of safety, soundness, and conservative management is a must. It all boils down to this. You need a bank that will help you reach your goals. I do too, and Farmers is mine. Farmers National Bank, rock solid.
Golden String and Gavacamp wish you the happiest of holidays. We wish you peace, courage, faith, and strength. Giving is living.
Shop C-Max Northside Appliance in Struthers, the local appliance store that beats big box prices every day.
3 generations serving Youngstown, Ohio, soon to be our 4th.
I also want to thank my closed captioning sponsor, Hunter Stevens Land Title. Scott Hunter and Bob Stevens, you need anything done with real estate, they will take care of all your needs. Remember, Hunter Stevens Land Title, they've got you covered. Well, I really love driving my Subaru, and I really love the service that I get from Rob Fellman and his staff over at Boardman Subaru. And right now they are sharing the love. You get a car or service and they donate to charity. And it's going to stay in the family because the second generation with John and Robbie, they're gonna start taking over at Boardman Subaru. And if you're looking to give a gift this Christmas, I have a few suggestions. How about the Mahoning Valley Historical Society? One of my favorite events is the Memories of Christmas Past over at the Arms Family Museum. Wonderful gift shop, by the way. And they have vintage things like this little pipe cleaner tree I bought. It's one of my favorite little pieces. Every year I buy a little memory. And make sure you attend because it is one of their largest fundraisers each and every year. And don't think because you went last year, it's the same, because it's not. It's always different. Another great nonprofit are my buddies over at Gavacamp. Jimmy Sutman is doing a wonderful job out there. And what is happening is it is a barrier-free camp for those adults with disabilities. And let me tell you, phase 1 is done. But they have got a lot more to do to keep everybody immersed in nature. Gavacamp does a wonderful job, and if you're looking for a very worthy cause, make a donation to them.
Happy holidays! Giving is living.
Another very worthy cause, if you'd like to make a donation, would be to the Ursuline Sisters Mission. Remember, I featured them. 150 years serving this valley. And they are not done. They have got so many wonderful ministries that need your support. HIV/AIDS, they have got children, they have got the Beatitude House, and the list goes on. And if you'd like to make a donation, the sisters would greatly appreciate it. I've got to tell you, one of my favorite discoveries this year was My Me, right there on Belmont Avenue in Youngstown. They are one of only 5 places in the United States that have this technology. 360-degree 3D printing. And they did a mini-me of me. Isn't that wild? And you can take advantage of this with a child, with your pet. I think this would make a really cool cake topper. I mean, really, the possibilities are endless. And through Christmas, they are offering 20% off on a gift certificate. Now, it does take a few weeks, so you might not get this for the holidays, but this is something to look forward to in the new year. But really, look them up, My Me. And if you have not attended the Miracle on Federal, what are you waiting for? If you got out-of-town guests, hey, even if you got in-town guests, this place is jumping. Sophia Martini and her family have done a wonderful job making this Christmas pop-up. It's unbelievable. Food, drink, everything's excellent. And if you're not in the Christmas spirit after heading down to the Federal, then you are truly a Scrooge. Make sure you make plans to visit this Christmas season. And of course, I can't forget C-Max Appliances right there on Youngstown Poland Road in Struthers. Huge selection, excellent service, and when I redid my kitchen, they were there for me. I just love my fridge, I love the oven, microwave, you can't see it, but it's an excellent dishwasher. They've got so many brands, huge selection, huge inventory, and excellent service and delivery. So don't forget to stop and see them, even though when they were on my show, Matt doesn't like pasta. How crazy is that, right? But really, they're great guys. You'll see them in the store, and they really stand behind everything they sell. You can always trust Joe Sadie to take care of you during the holidays. His catering, his gourmet to go, fabulous, and of course, his Middle Eastern specialties. Look at this, rakibi. I love his grape leaves. And he'll make plates for you, and you just take them home and you act like you did it yourself. But really, get in touch with him, and you can see the menu and everything. Just look at the graphic. But JoJo has got you covered this holiday season. Whenever I'm looking for the perfect ingredients for my cooking or my baking, I can count on Rulli Brothers. They have been a long-time sponsor, and they've got gorgeous gift baskets, and who wouldn't appreciate a gift card from Rulli Brothers Markets? I have wonderful support from the best food in the Valley and the best Italian food in the Valley. And of course, I'm talking about Stonebridge Grill and Tavern. They will take care of all your catering needs. Mahoning County, they're right here in Boardman on Route 224, and their Howland location on Route 46. And let's not forget about the best Italian food. Anna Ficcarelli over at La Rocca's. Oh, my goodness. Excellent food, and she does it old school, old world, and it is absolutely delicious. If you can't make it there for dinner, a gift card would be greatly appreciated, and she's always been a great friend of this show. Well, I really want to thank you for watching today, and I really hope you will support some of the great local businesses that I've mentioned. These people are committed to the Valley, and they are here for the long run, and I know they'll do well with your support. So remember, local flavor, always shop local. Have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And we've got some great things coming up in 2025. Cheers.
For more information regarding any content from our show, please visit our website, CaseyMaloneShow.com. Your comments and ideas are appreciated. The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.